Am I the right person now? Y'all, this is complicated. I am not a technology person. That was definitely where Celia really helped me out in the Excel page because I'm not. But at least I think I've gotten it figured out. Am I on the right one? I don't know. That's another problem is I can't see the chat unless I open it in another window. And so I think when I tried to open a chat, it switched my account. So that's why I couldn't see the chat. That's what I think, at least. Who knows? So let me know down below if I am in the right place. Fingers crossed. Y'all, this is just a challenge. I am not down with all this. Let's see. One day we will figure it out together. All right. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and do the chat on my cell phone because it'll just be easier this time until I can figure it out. And then next chat, hopefully we'll have some figurations down and then we can work a little bit easier, a little bit smoother together. So let's see what we got going on. Oh, there we are. Look at us doing things correctly. Okay, here we are. All right, so I now have the chat up on my phone, so we're good to go. It just might take me a second to respond because I'm gonna have to look down instead of being able to look directly at you. So I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, so what was I saying? So if you just came to this live because it's now on the correct channel, then I gained 3.2 pounds since before Thanksgiving. So not the best weigh-in, but not the worst. I have definitely done more damage on previous times being off of plan. So I think that my small attempts at making better choices were at least a little bit helpful, even though I did have a gain. Hi, Steph. Welcome. Weight Watchers Wendy, Teresa Marie. Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to talk about my week a little bit, and then I'll jump right into the new program discussion because that's going to be the longest part of this chat. So what are my plans for this week? I'm trying real hard to stick as close to plan as I can, especially with the new rollout because it seems so exciting and I'm excited to get into it. And I have my mom's Christmas party coming this weekend, so I know there is going to be some gingerbread cookies in my life. And I'm really trying to stay on track until then. Also, I was thinking today about how in the past, because I'm an online member, it's super easy for me to not weigh in when on my weigh-in day. I can just be like, I'll just ignore it this week and then I'll weigh in next week when I've done a little bit better. And I don't think that's good for me. I think that is me sort of lying to myself about how I'm doing. So I've decided that I'm going to commit to myself, especially in the holiday season, to weigh in on my weigh-in day. Regardless of the circumstances. So like if I'm at my mom's house, she's got a scale. It might not be accurate, but I need that accountability because I think lying to myself about the things that I'm doing are not going to benefit me in the future, even though they make me feel a little bit better. Welcome, Christina. Yeah, it's great to learn about the new program. I think every time they roll out something new, it's exciting. It's a way to get people in. Yay, Alexa! So yeah, I feel like when you're online only, it's just a little bit harder because you're only accountable to yourself. And, that's where I think the meetings really come in handy is where you can't really lie to the meetings, but you can totally lie to yourself at home. So that's sort of what I've committed to for December is sticking to my weigh-in date. It doesn't matter if I had a bad week or a bad weekend or a bad day before. It doesn't matter if I'm up. The good news is if I am up and it's all just because of bloats and stuff like that, then my next weigh-in should be even more impressive, right? So that's my commitment. Gonna be weighing in on my weigh-in days like I should. Yeah, I'm so excited about eggs, y'all. No, I got back from vacation, Jocelyn, so I was up 3.2. Or I guess, yeah, I was gone for 10 days in Virginia over Thanksgiving. But I'm sure I was down from what I was, but I don't know because I lied to myself and didn't weigh in. So up 3.2. Yeah, I'm feeling Sundays. I just feel like weekdays are harder for me because my husband is like just getting home from work and trying to get dinner done. But Sundays we're like a little more relaxed. He's like, whatever. So, I think it's much better Celia's doing great. If you guys haven't checked out her channel, she's been putting out constant content for keto stuffs, and she's loving it. She's going to continue with it, and you guys should definitely go and check out her channel. Yes, Tani, I will talk about the new program. Yes. All right. Well, let's just not talk about me because it seems like everybody's super excited about the program. It's been nonstop since the release. It's just been pandemonia on the internets. The new program is called Freestyle. It's called Flex, I think, in the UK or overseas of some places. It's called Flex. But what's new in Freestyle is they've made a lot of the foods that I considered that should have been free anyway, 0 smart points. So you get a lot of foods that you can eat for 0 smart points now. They're healthier options. I feel like it's a super good mix between Simply Filling and the regular smart points program. Yeah, if you're, I don't know about iTrack Bites. That's an excellent question. It probably won't, maybe, but I think if you want to change, I don't know how iTrack Bites works, but if you can change your own daily totals, you could always just change your dailies lower and then just do it that way. Yeah, it's Flex in the UK. But you get all of these delicious 0 smart points foods like chicken, all fish that's not fried, of course. Beans are free now, which is amazing because I always was like, why do I have to count black beans? Like, who can eat like, 8 cans of black beans? Like, why does that points? Peas, corn, tofu, which I think is great for people who are meat free. They don't have to count points for that source. And then that's a big plus for people who don't eat meat, like being able to eat tofu. They are keeping Simply Filling. Simply Filling isn't changing. It will always be around. They want to have that option for people who just really don't like tracking anything, but they did want to incorporate more for people who like a little bit of tracking, but not so much. Yes, Cowboy Caviar. On the list, it says that non-fat plain yogurt is 0 smart points now, but I don't know if that means the non-fat flavored yogurts. I'd have to scan it. I know, we can chocolate hummus it up. I was so excited about chickpeas, y'all. I'm going to make my own homemade hummus now. I mean, I was anyway, but now I can do it without guilt. We can eat all of those delicious chickpeas and just squish them up. No, your smart points will change. So here's how it goes. All right, we're getting off on a tangent. So when your app switches over, first of all, they're not going to leave you hanging. When you log in, it'll say there's new things at Weight Watchers. Woohoo! And it will prompt you through what's new, like your points have changed, but here's why. Your weeklies have changed, but here's why. There's a list of 0 smart point foods that you can find on our website. So they do sort of prompt you through the change. They don't just like smack you in the face with it. And all over the internet is the 0 smart points foods list. I also have it linked in my last vlog, and I will link it in this video when it goes live. But yeah, so they will prompt you. Your daily points are going to go down pretty drastically. Mine went down 7 points, I believe. I can't do math. I went down from 30 to 23 smart points, but you get all those 0 smart point foods that you can build your meals around. So that way you don't have to use all those points if you don't want to. Another amazing thing that they have done, which I think is genius, and I always sort of didn't understand, is now if you go through the day and you get to the end of the day and you have not eaten all of your points, those points will roll over into your weeklies up to 4. So if you have 4 points left over at the end of the day and you don't eat them, they will roll over into your weeklies, and then you can use those like you would your weeklies. So I think that's really amazing because I always kind of felt like, what if I'm not hungry today, but tomorrow I'm like starving and really want another snack? Those will build up, or you can just eat lighter and then in theory go and have maybe a bigger meal out or something like that, and use your weeklies that way. So I'm really excited about that. Yes, guys, you can make so much food now with 0 smart points ingredients. I've been seeing a lot of people talk about some of the Skinny Taste recipes are going to be 0 smart points now because a lot of the ingredients in them are on the new 0 smart points foods list. That's really exciting. I'm super pumped to do some cooking videos for you guys. I don't know. I've been doing the program for 2 days, so I can't be like, I'm knowledgeable about everything about this program, but I have really enjoyed it. What I like is that I can choose maybe a higher point protein that I would not usually choose, but then I can supplement it with a 0 point vegetable and then still work it into my 23 dailies and not go crazy. So also, if you are not comfortable with how low your points have gone, you can always use your weeklies added into your daily points instead of just all at once or something like that. And that can make your dailies longer. That's true, Ginger. Yeah, that's a good point. So like now with the rollover points, if you want to, like, let's say you're at a stall, a lot of people say if you eat like higher calorie one day and lower calorie the next day, it'll like up your metabolism. That'll be really easy to do with the Smart Points program, because if you don't eat the points, you can just pop them over into your weeklies. I mean, up to 4. Don't like eat like, 6 points a day and then roll 20 over. That's not going to work. So yes, Pam, from now on with the new program, when yours starts, if you do not eat all your points for the day, up to 4 of them can roll over into your weeklies, and then you can use those as you want. Yeah, the recipe books will probably have to be recalculated, but what I would do is just whatever cookbook you have, just put it into your app once it switches over, and then it should calculate the Smart Points for you with the 0 Smart Point foods. Hi, Taylor. Hi from Texas. Yeah, avocados stay the same. I was really sad about that, but honestly, I could really overdo it on some avocado. Like if you gave me free range on some avocado, like everything would be guacamole. Like potatoes, guacamole. Meat, guacamole. Salad, guacamole. So like I see why those are staying. I am a little bit disappointed that some of the fat-free stuff is not 0 Smart Points. Kind of like Simply Filling, you can have fat-free milk, and fat-free milk is still points. But I guess they can't, give you everything for free or the program won't work. No, it's 4 a day. Yeah, hold on. Now there's too many things. Oh, good. Steph said there are adjustments online for the recipe books, so you guys can go and check those out. Yes, you will get 4 points. Like if you don't eat 4 points a day and 5 days in a row, they all roll over to your weeklies. There is a weekly limit, but yeah, I don't know what it is either. That's right, guys. So there was App-pocalypse on Saturday when they were getting ready to roll everything out. They messed my totals up completely, and I was like, what? I get 47 weeklies now. Whee! And then the app completely quit working. So I think as these things roll out, just be prepared that the app is probably going to be down. Maybe go ahead and plan some meals for the day before, on, and after your weigh-in, just so you're covered if the app is down and you're already within points. Because that is really jarring when the app doesn't work, but they're doing it because they have so much they have to change. And I think that's why they were also doing it in phases instead of just switching everybody over all in one day, because that's a lot of people to switch, a lot of information over on, and there's going to be mistakes. So just be patient with them, guys. I'm sure they're doing their best. This is a big deal for them, so I'm sure they're all getting crazy. Oh yeah, I have used avocado instead of mayonnaise. It's better than mayonnaise, but it's dangerous. Yeah, you can get tuna, salmon. Those canned meats are now 0 Smart Points. My Starbucks from yesterday for the, what is that word? Trenta? I calculated it as 4 Smart Points because I figured they probably put at least a cup of fat-free milk in there. But I only drank like this much of it. It was too much. That was too much coffee, y'all. So whenever I go to Starbucks and I get a drink that's just like an iced coffee, it's unsweetened, so it's just coffee. That's 0 Smart Points. I got Splenda, which is 0 Smart Points, and then I only count points for the milk. So that's how I do it. That would be awesome if the app updated the recipes automatically. Yay! We have Reborn Samantha. She says that in Australia they auto-updated, so you guys should be covered. Yay! I know. Hummus. Guys, like I'm so excited. So excited. That's so exciting. Yeah. So I really feel like this is going to be great. I feel like it's a mix between Simply Filling and Smart Points. But I feel like if you are someone who needs accountability of tracking, but you like having a little bit of freedom, it's going to be amazing for you. And I really love that eggs are 0 Smart Points because it's such a good protein. It's so filling. I have chicken, so like we are swimming in eggs, y'all. So I'm going to be eating eggs like every day for breakfast. Eggs. I've heard different things on luncheon meat. I'm not sure. Lunch meat does have additives in it, so I don't know if that counts for the 0 Smart Points. What I'm doing in tomorrow's vlog is going to the grocery store, so I will be scanning with my app in the update forum, and I'll be able to show you guys some screenshots of things that are coming up as good to go for 0 smart points. But I haven't been to the store yet to scan stuff. Oh, cool. I might check out a meeting then. I don't know. I'm unsure about doing Simply Filling. I think that my tentative plan is I want to try this because it's new. So I'm going to give it a go until the end of December. But I don't feel like my weight loss would be an accurate portrayal of the program because I'm going to be off track quite a bit of December. So my plan is I'm going to do it all of December so that I get really good at it, get really confident with the foods and the recipes, and I get some content up for you guys on it. And then I'm going to do it all of the month of January, and I'm going to track my weight loss and just see what the difference is. So that's my plan right now. But I do believe that Simply Filling is my lifetime plan of choice. So I'm sure I will go back to Simply Filling at some point because there's just so much food you can eat on Simply Filling. And I did want to warn you guys. I probably don't have to warn you guys, but let me drink some water, y'all. Okay. So let me wet my whistle. So if you are making a recipe with 0 smart point foods, I think that's awesome. And of course, that's the idea, is to get lower smart point foods so you can get more foods into your day. But just remember to eat, even though it's a 0 smart point food, to try and focus on those portion sizes, because even if it's a 0 smart point food, it doesn't mean you can eat a whole crock pot of it. So just keep that in mind. I tell everyone that when they start Simply Filling, like, yes, you can eat as much as you want, but the point is not to eat till you're about to die. The point is to eat until you're satisfied. Oh, thank you so much, Wendy. I'm glad you guys are here. I was like, oh no, I'm gonna come on live and there's gonna be nobody here. And I was on the wrong channel, so good job, Sharie. Yeah, I think some lunch meat is 0. Oh, thank you, Martha. Usually hummus has tahini. Yeah, that's why the store-bought the store-bought hummus is not 0 smart points. But if you make it at home, like when I'm doing Simply Filling, I make hummus with chickpeas seasoning, lemon juice, and then I use fat-free Greek yogurt, which is now 0 smart points. So that would be a 0 smart point snack. But again, with hummus, I would have to portion it out, like 2 tablespoons as a serving. Don't eat the whole thing. Yeah, I think that if you've struggled with smart points, or you also have struggled with Simply Filling, I think the new plan is really something you should give a try. Plus, if you don't try it, you'll never know. I cannot even explain to you guys how scared I was to do Simply Filling. I was like, I think like the day before, I was like, nope, y'all, I don't even want to do this like collab thing. Like, I don't even want to do it. It's so scary. No, thank you. And it changed me. Like, it changed the way I eat. It changed the way I look at food. It changed my choices. Simply Filling, I mean, like, it's my OG. Like, I'm going to go to it forever. So I really encourage you, to give it a try, because you just never know unless you give something a try. Oh, thank you, Anya. Thank you, guys. It's nerve-wracking being on the internet, and it's really nerve-wracking being live. Thank you. I'm a YouTube Weight Watchers leader. There you go. I would love to be a leader someday. I actually applied for a position at Weight Watchers in my area. And unfortunately, I live in a very rural area. Is that the word, rural? Mm-hmm. And there's only 2 meetings, like within like 20 miles of me. And of course, those meetings are kind of like fathered in, so there's no positions for me. But I'm thinking I might play again and see if I can't extend how far I'm willing to drive, because I really do love the Weight Watchers program. This is going to be my lifestyle for the rest of my life. This is a way to eat. It's a great way to eat. The food is healthy. It changes your mindset. It's free. It's freeing, as in you can eat things that you want to eat and incorporate them into a real life situation. I'm just in love with it. So, thank you, Alexa. Yeah, I would love to be a Weight Watchers leader, but this fills my need, because I also can be a little bit more candid with you guys. When you work for Weight Watchers, you have to be secretive, and you can't say things, and you can't tell people things. But I ain't got no strings holding me down, so I can say whatever I want. So that is really good. Thank you. Yeah, I need to do more prep videos. This month, I'm really trying to clean out my deep freezer. So I went today and made a little list of everything I need to get rid of. Hi, Karen. Thank you. Yes. Plus, I like that it's a meeting I can have in my house. Like, I don't have to go anywhere. I don't have to, like, I don't have to get half dressed. Y'all don't even want to see this situation down here. Like, this is the best meeting ever. Let's see. Yes, I can do a video on the hummus recipe. I have a video of me doing it, I think, in one of my prep videos, but I can do a just hummus video. I think I have a chocolate. Yeah, no, that's a chocolate one. Yeah, I can do a regular hummus video for you guys. That would be easy. Thank you guys so much. Y'all are so good to me. Aw, thank you, Shelly. You guys are so sweet. Yeah, I look forward to this, getting to chat with you guys and talk about my week and be honest about it and tell you guys when I'm struggling. It keeps me going for the week. And it's like I know that I have a support system here on the internet to keep me going, to keep me pushing, especially this time of year, y'all. This time of year is so hard. I feel like, I mean, we're sort of social, like we go out and do stuff, but this time of year, y'all, we got something every single weekend. Like, I'm like, food. It's so hard. It's so hard. And actually, I was talking to my hummus. I was reading and thinking. I was talking to my husband today about the upcoming events that we have, because there's just so many. And he's actually off keto right now. He broke it last night. So we were talking about how we're going to support each other, but be a little bit lenient this month, because really this is 1 month of the year, family and food. It's just 1 month. Let's be a little bit relaxed. So yes, roasted red pepper hummus is actually my favorite flavor. But every time I've tried to make it at home, it's really watery. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's probably because I'm trying not to put tahini in it, because that's more points. And then the water that they store it in makes it too creamy. So I don't know. So we'll see. Jocelyn, I will not be counting points on Christmas Day or in that entire week, y'all. I would love to tell you guys that I am the perfect YouTube food vlogger person, and I'm just not. Like, I know myself. I know that I'm going to get to Virginia and we're going to have his mom's once a year Christmas cookies that she makes. I know I'm going to be eating them like crazy. They do a big Christmas dinner. I know we're going to be eating that. So I'm not going to be tracking. I'm going to enjoy Christmas. I'm going to do just like I did with Thanksgiving. I'm not going to go crazy where I'm like, 8 full sugar Starbucks a day and like we're eating out every single meal and I'm like eating everything fried. Like, that's not how it's going to be, but I'm not going to track it. But I am going to try and make more educated decisions. So will I have a gain? Yeah. But is it going to be as significant as past? Probably not. So I consider that a win. Yeah, and that's the thing, is like the events have already started, and this is only like the 3rd of December, y'all. Yay! Congratulations, 15 pounds down. What? Yeah, guys, let's leave our weigh-ins in the comments down below. And if you guys have questions that I didn't cover on the new program, I'll try to answer them. Again, I'm only going by what my insider has told me and stuff that I've read online. So, I'm no freestyle expert, but I can do my best. Yeah, I mean, I'm not in any way going to try and tell anyone to go crazy on food ever. Like, I really feel like, you should try and do your best. But I also feel like you should be nice to yourself. If you know yourself and you're like, this event happens once a year, there's a big difference between there's an event every weekend and I go every single weekend and I eat everything in sight, and I have an event once a year with people I don't see very often and I enjoy myself to the fullest. So there's a big difference there. And I think that if that's kind of why I like Weight Watchers, is it gives you that freedom to get off the rails if you need to. But then it's right there when you come back, and it's so easy. Like, it's so easy. The program is great. That's a good idea, Anya. Yeah, maybe if I roast them at home dry and then not do the watery packed ones. You're welcome, sorority girl. I hate calling y'all by your screen names. I don't know your real names, and I can't see your tiny little pictures, so I don't know. What's your real names? I'm sorry. That's an amazing. You lost on Thanksgiving week. That's amazing. Did Celia in here? Oh, hi. I was like, I see keto. I see Celia. Hi. Girl, you missed it. I was on the wrong channel. to start this video because I'm so technology based. Let's see. Yeah, healthy girl. Yeah, I didn't weigh in last week because I knew it was bad. But like I said at the beginning, like that's something I really need to stop doing. Like I just need to bite the bullet, face it, and get it moving. Oh, thank you so much, Erica. Yeah, Jackie, that's what happened is I have 2 YouTube channels. If you guys don't know, I have a beauty channel that I don't post on ever. But somehow when I tried to make the live event, I had also logged into that channel so that I could pull up the chat, but I started the chat on the wrong one. So oddly enough, some of you were still there, but I was just on the wrong channel. So I had to pop over here really quick. That's why I was a little bit late getting started. Because I don't do buttons and things that don't have very clear instructions. Like I'm not good at that. Oh, thank you, Morgan. Yeah, I just kind of feel like, you know, I think it's great. I think it's super great if you can stay on track through holidays. Like you have strength like no other. I think you're an amazing, that's nothing to scoff at. I just know myself and I just know that I can tell myself, yeah, we're going to do it. And then I can usually get in until about day 3. And then day 3, like I just suddenly crack and I'm like, sugar. Like it happens every single time. Just like on Thanksgiving when I was vlogging with you guys. I did great. I did awesome sticking to points. The first 3 days were amazing. I did great. And then I don't know what happened. The 3rd day, I was just like, the bean chops. Yeah, I would love to do a comparison video. The problem is I don't have a lot of footage or like pictures of me full body wise because when I was fluffier, I didn't feel confident enough. I was very confident in this situation. So I have tons of face selfies, but I don't have any body ones. I think I might have on my old computer, like I tried to do like a, what I'm wearing today or whatever those are called on my beauty channel. And I made like a little blip of me in a dress. I could see if I could dig that up and do like a before and after. But yeah, I would love to do that. If you follow me on Instagram, I'll have a whole bunch of like face-to-face comparisons, and then I have one of me like sitting down. But yeah, I just don't have a lot of them from before because I know how to work my angles and I worked them. So so I did not have a lot of like full body stuff. My other computer just turned on. I thought it was a ghost. Oh, cool. Yeah, I've never flown a drone. Again, because of technology, I would probably like decapitate somebody. I'd run it right into the ground. Yeah, and that's true, guys. We have had this channel for like almost 2 years now. So if you want to go back to our super old videos, you can see sort of like a comparison a little bit of where I came from. And my beauty channel, like if you go way back in the like way back, like you can see a difference. Oh yeah, Thanksgiving leftovers, y'all. Don't do buttons should definitely be a shirt. I don't do buttons. Although if it's on a shirt, yeah, because it wouldn't have buttons on it. That would be cute. Yeah, I think leftovers are probably, I like them more than I like the actual Thanksgiving. If you guys go into any of my videos in the down bar, there's a link to our Amazon shop, and there's a whole bunch of t-shirts in there. But don't buy one yet. If you've entered the giveaway, the giveaway comes with a shirt if you win. So if you have entered the giveaway, don't buy one until you make sure you didn't win, because I want you to get free stuff. That's better. Yeah, I'm the same way. I like to look at how far people have come. And it's also, I mean, I'm not at goal yet. I'm still a solid like 35 pounds from goal. But you know, seeing how far people come is really inspiring to know that it can be done. You can do it. It's not impossible. And also I like to see like how long it's taken people, because some people like just jump in head first and they get there so fast. And then you're like, oh, like what is wrong with me? Why am I not making it? And then, you know, there's people who go a little bit slower and they make it at a slower pace, and that's fine too. You don't have to get to goal in 6 months, you know. I'm more of a slow and steady kind of girl, probably because I don't track on Thanksgiving and stuff like that. But you know, that doesn't mean that your weight loss journey is any better or worse than anyone else's. It's just different. So I love seeing people's before and afters and like hearing their stories and seeing where they started and where they came from. That gets me motivated as well. Yeah, if you guys want to do, drop all your social media down into the down bar, you guys can go follow each other. That's another great way to find supportive friends to help you on your journey. So you guys can share your Instagrams or your YouTubesies or whatever forms of sharations you would like to share. Let's see. Sorry, I think I'm backed up. Yes, he did get hives, and the medication did help. He got hives because salami, so some meat that is keto, he ate like 2 pounds of it. Like he only ate that all day, and I think he like OD'd, and I think that's what gave him hives. But we got him some Benadryl, and he was good to go in like an hour. No, our hubbies don't know each other, but I think they would get along. I think they have very similar interests. But since their wives are always going to see each other and we've never brought a husband, they haven't met yet. But I think hopefully in the next year or so, my husband and I are doing this thing where we get buy one, get one free airline tickets. So I'm hoping that we can make a Seattle trip and then he can come with me next time. No, it's not too late to enter, guys. You have until Friday of this week to enter the giveaway. There will be 3 winners. I wish there could be 3,000, but only 3 winners, and I will draw a name. I will close it Friday morning sometime, and then I will draw a name, and it will be in my vlog that night, on Friday night. Let's see. Sorry, I'm a little behind. Yeah, I was talking to my husband today. We talk about weight loss a lot, he and I together, because we're both on this journey. He's pretty close to goal now, but he's also like 6'3", so I'm a little teapot, short and stout. So, so we were talking about it, and yeah, I mean, it just takes people different amounts of time, and I know I'm going to get there. I'm pretty confident that this year is going to be it. I feel like once I kick it, it's going to be kicked. So I'm pretty excited. Yes, the Turtle Club. Whoop, whoop. 92.4. That's amazing. Yes, Turtle Club. Sorry, y'all. Stop, drop, and chug. 41 pounds. That's amazing. 43. You guys are rock stars. Like, I want you to take a second and just think about how much that is. Like, how far you've come. That's an amazing, amazing accomplishment. Like, everyone, give yourselves the pats. Yes, keep sharing them. Yes, Turtle Club. 135. Tony, that's amazing. Sorry. I'm a little behind. Sorry, guys. Samantha, 164. That's awesome. Sorry. 53.8. That is amazing. Guys, we're going to make it. I've pretty much decided that 2018, like, this is the year. Like, I am going to be at goal by next Christmas, and then I'm going to enjoy Christmas, and then probably be right back into losing 10 more pounds. But that is my goal for this year. Yes, if you go to the giveaway video, Martha, I'll just some tradition, or even if a memory, if you don't have a tradition, just something squishy, you know, that you enjoy about the holiday season, however you and your family celebrate, or how you celebrate, or a memory that you have from when you were a kid that was, you know, I just wanted some positive holiday thoughts, and y'all really brought it. Like, I have been reading them every day as they come in, and they are so incredibly sweet, and it makes me want to come spend Christmas with each and every one of you, like, one at a time, and do all your traditions, because they're so stinking cute, and they're so fun. Thank you, Shelly. Yes, I think freestyle is going to be, I think this is really going to kick it into gear for a lot of people, because I think you're going to start naturally wanting to reach for those Zero Smart Point foods, because they make the rest of your day possible. Like I said earlier in the show, if you are here later, I've been finding that if I start my day like breakfast and lunch with as many Zero Smart Point foods as I can, then I can enjoy sort of a higher point dinner and then still feel satisfied and comfortable. And if it works on the scale, like that's amazing. Like I am so about that. Let's see. Oh, thank you. Yeah, keto definitely works, guys, and it definitely works for some people. I mean, some people really thrive on it. I've said it before, I am a carbaholic. I cannot live a life like no. I think I mentioned this in a video once, but I did low carb for a while many years ago, and I went to my apartment one night and I kept smelling cookies, and I was like, there are chocolate chip cookies somewhere on this floor and someone is making them every day. And 2 days later I found out it was paint primer, that they had been priming the halls, and I was so carb deprived that I was smelling cookies and paint primer. But I mean, a life without potatoes for me would be no life at all. But yeah, I think that you should do whatever diet plan works for you. Everybody's different. Yeah, I mean, I haven't been hungry on Freestyle at all, and I had kielbasa's yesterday, really high point kielbasa's. I don't think I'm saying that right. Kielbasa's. Yes, I'm from Georgia. Let's see. Oh, I would love to see a Michigan Christmas. Don't y'all get lots of snow? That's one thing I really miss, or have missed living in the South, is when we get snow. First of all, it's like snowpocalypse. Like everything is like end of the world. We have a flurry, nothing moves. Like everybody buys all the water and bread and milk. It's like survival of the fittest. But I just feel like it doesn't feel like winter unless there's some sort of precipitation. Like it's not even cold here, y'all. I am literally in shorts right now. It is not even cold. Like, where is my winter wonderland? Let's see. My nose is itchy. Oh yeah. Yeah, my husband's family is in Virginia. They live in Newport News. Oh, thank you for coming, Michelle. Celia's still around, guys. You can go and check out her channel. She's uploading content almost daily. Well, if you guys have any questions, pop them down below. If not, I'm going to start easing things off. We've been talking for a while. I can't believe I talked for 45 minutes by myself. Yeah, we do have a lot more fat-free stuff here in the US, but that's also because we are slowly poisoning our people. Yeah, I think that there are more low-calorie options, but I don't think they're necessarily healthier. So yeah, yes, I will totally bring Dexter. Bye, Alexa. But yeah, so I think we're teetering out now. Williamsburg is my favorite place, Christina, especially at Christmas. They decorate it so cute. I want to work at Williamsburg. I want to work there. I want to wear the little outfits. I love history stuff. I did all the tours. I'm all about that Williamsburg life. Thank you guys so much. Oh, thank you guys. Yeah, I'm really loving the daily vlogs too. It's really, really keeping me on track. Like there's no room for, because I'm doing it daily. Yes, the new time is now Sundays at 6 o'clock, so that will be the new chat time. Yeah, so I think this worked out really good, and I'm excited for this week. Be sure to tune in tomorrow. I will have a vlog for you guys live, and thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for supporting me. I hope it was at least a little bit entertaining, even though we had a little bit of glitch at the beginning. I promise next week will be a little bit smoother. Oh, thank you, Nick. But yeah, so I will see you guys tomorrow. That sounds so weird to say. I'll see you guys bright and early Monday morning. We'll have some coffee together. But thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys later. The end is always really awkward. I don't know how to fix that. Bye.